Hello and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. We are finally back to the main quest, like the main quest, and we are heading all the way down here to find Goatskin, who apparently knows something about a spy. Our main goal is to find John of Liechtenstein, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's get on our horse, let's get on our way, and let's fast travel our way down here. Now, it is actually the middle of the day, so I suspect what we're going to do in Kuttenberg is we're going to go down here and then we're going to rest, but we'll see. We'll see. We might read a lore book or something when we're there. But, yeah. Essentially, we're on main quest. Oh, an ambush. We're going to do this, but I did briefly check the reputations page because I noticed that somebody hated us and I want to see why. There are two areas we are yet to, or two reputation groups we're yet to discover on this map, so we'll, need to figure that out at some point. But I'm assuming one of them might be the underground that we're currently trying to infiltrate, so. Ah, here we go. Hello there, fellows. Excuse me?
Or I'll ram my blade into your...
There we go.
I've been attacked! Help!
Yeah, I noticed you're being attacked, that's why I'm here. Gotcha. Right.
No mercy!
Oh, there we go. Come on, attack. Ow. Okay. These guys seem better armed than our usual bandits. I just gotta say that. Still die if you stab them, but, you know, better armed.
You wanna try me?
Yeah, go into combat mode, please, so I don't keep jumping. Right. I used Battle Cry, which was apparently silent in this case.
You won't get me!
Okay.
I'm all yours!
Get him. Come on. Attack me. There we go. Right. Put that away. Still bleeding. Let's go talk to the villager.
I was starting to think I'd end up hanging from a tree when suddenly you showed up. Thank you.
Glad to help.
Yeah, I'm sure you'd have done the same for me.
That I would. Here, this is for you. It's not much, I know, but I wouldn't want you to leave empty-handed. And thank you again.
10 groschen. Alright, well, fair enough. Right. Down here. Try not to go to left or the right, or it will, Oh, I have bandages. Cool. Yeah, if I went left or right there, it jumps up and down. Anyway, let's bandage our slightly. Horse. I should have some bandages on here. I also still have some stolen stuff on our horse. Oh. Yeah, forgot. Bandage. There we go. We'll you know what, let's move all 12 over. Okay. But yeah, these guys seem much better armed and protected than other bandits.
Mutt! Here, Mutt!
Right.
He's run off.
Grab the groschen. And that. Here. Yeah, I'll grab your groschen. And that. Come over here, horse. I've been told that praising the horse apparently increases your horse's courage. Doesn't matter too much for us because we don't really send our horse into combat very often. But, yeah. I'll make sure to do it once or twice. Right. I guess I'm just going to bleed all the way to Kuttenberg. I guess we bandaged ourselves. We shouldn't be actively bleeding, but anyway. All the way over here. And now arrived. Wonderful. Right. So once it loads in, get off the horse, and we will go and spend some time in the tavern. Right. Let myself in here. Yeah, we might go sit outside at the back. It's because it's a little dark in here. A little dingy. Right. itself out this way. Oh, there's also somewhere we can wash up, which is perfect, because
It
we
happens.
kind of need to.
Just watch where you're going next time.
Right. There we go. Feeling a little bit better. Let's find somewhere to sit. Like this bench. Let's read one of our lore books, shall we? So, books. Let's see what we got. Let's go. Also, I've read all of this, right? Okay, this is a horrible place to read. I can already see it. It's like god-awful. Let's move this to our horse, because we've already read it. That one light beam is causing us issues. I did notice when I went into my journal page earlier. I want to see if it's fixed. No, this is all messed up as well. Is something messed up with the lighting? Wasn't it? Alright, well, this is where I'm now going to Alt-Tab and have a look at Steam. Was there a patch for this game? Nope. It just looks like garbage. Wonderful. How about if I stand in the light? Does my journal page fix? Nope. Alright.
Taking their time again.
How about here? I might have to reload the game. Otherwise, this is going to be very difficult to see things. Because if our book is also like this, then this is just, yeah. It's not right. Let's go for the Wicked Blacksmiths. How the Wicked Blacksmiths help the dishonest craft and to all manner of theft. Okay, this looks reasonable at least, although, like, what's going on with the shadows in the middle still looks a little... It doesn't look right. Okay.
Hey!
Give me a second, I'm going to reload the game. Right, we're back, and the journal page looks fixed. That's good. It's no longer very, very dark. Right, let's see whether we can read our book now. The Wicked Blacksmiths. It still looks a little weird, but that's okay. I guess this is normal game weirdness rather than, like, it's too dark weirdness. Blacksmiths, let ye pay good heed, and stoop not to dishonest deeds, which some do caring not a jot, as sinful you regret is not. Tools of wicked trade to make, unscrupulously for profit's sake. A thief comes creeping out of sight to the house in darkest night, and says, Master, rise and shine, I'll reward you well with coin, if you'll just forge secretly some implements for me. Forge for me a powerful saw that will cut even iron right through, that nothing can resist at all, whether it be big or small. And also a dagger of sharpest steel, that I beneath my cloak conceal. Forge me 10 strong keys as well, better than any in heaven or hell, which will open any lock on earth. Blacksmiths give me my money's worth. Thus with promise of reward he tempts the master with honeyed words. This the blacksmith gladly hears, the thief's words music to his ears. All those tools that you may need, I shall willingly forge indeed. All that you ask I'll deliver, as long as you'll pay me in silver. With groschen we will fill your purse, and when you bring these things to us, come to us in the deepest woods, where our merry band will await your goods. God gifted you with golden hands, but riches you'll get from a robber's band. The smith's bargain with the thief is done. Honor and conscience he has none. He'll sell his soul to anyone. Well, that was apparently a poem. Well, that can move to our horse, and we've read it now. Let's now read one of these, which is going to be useful. Let's read Unarmed, punches, kicks, and a few slaps. Lesson number 2. If someone strikes you with a knee, hit him back with your fist. Covers, grasps, and grips as simple as a slap. How to use the whole body, both yours and your opponent's, in a fight. Let's do it. I'm going to sit here till a little bit later. We might read the next book as well, actually. I know maybe we should go to the other pub at night, but I just want a full day if there's a day that we can do. Right, let's close this book. We will then send the book to our horse. Cool. Oh, I didn't realize we had these recipes. I should just learn them. There we go. I don't need that one. Don't need those on me right now. Apparently I've never read this treasure map.
My respects.
Oh, okay. Yes, I have seen this map before. It's how to... Yeah, okay. I recognize this one. It's... Yeah. Okay. Cool. Because this is the map leading to abandoned mine shaft. Okay. Is there somebody standing over us watching us? Don't need that, don't need that, and don't need that. You alright there? I'm just looking at my treasure maps, don't you worry. Right, let's do one more lore book, and then we will do a woodsman's journal. Let's do on Adamites or naked worshippers. In the year of our Lord, 1259, a new heretical sect had come to Bohemia and settled amongst the people. The Adamites, or naked worshippers, travelled through the land at that time. Exposing their backs, they did roll as pigs in mud and beat themselves with canes, and then through the land did proceed with their nakedness and shame for all to see. They spake evil of our fatherly pastors and of the word of God, when they proclaimed that our devotion to God and our atonement be of greater worth than your praying. And they did press for the holy mass to be done away with, for it was their belief that every soul could find its way towards the heavenly Father without the holy church's guidance.
My respects.
And when the common people and lords alike did see this, for they were ignorant of the knowledge that it was the devil's hands that led the Adamites, they did join up unto them, and in great numbers their backs did beat. Even the women did avow themselves to these unclean deeds. Had they the desire to make their lives right with God and atonement therein received, they should have turned to the priests. But lo, the naturists, guided by the devil Lucifer, did endeavour to replace the holy Pope on his throne. When this news was heard in the holy city of Rome, an army was raised to smite these heretics by sword and by flame, for they were indeed nothing more than heretics. And that's the end of the book. Alright. Yeah, it seems like he wasn't really worried about what they were doing, it's more the fact that they wanted to get rid of the church. Makes sense. Right, and then Woodsman... Actually, let's upgrade our scholarship first. Oh, and our stealth went up. Ordinary man or surprise attack. You hit somebody who doesn't know of your presence with a ranged weapon, your target will suffer combat skill debuff. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, and then scholarship. I'm assuming we didn't get anything new at 22. No. Although we do now have access to Fundamentals of Theology Part 2. Medieval theology can hardly be separated from other sciences and doctrines because it permeated all philosophy, natural science, and law. I think this is new anyway. Indeed, every system had to be constructed in such a way that it was in harmony with God's purpose and did not contradict accepted theological precepts. This one I want? Or was it Fundamentals of Medicine I got last time? I can't remember. It might be Medicine. It's a different description. Anyway, human health is a complex matter, but even ancient authors have noted throughout the ages what happens inside the body is just as important what happens outside. Sunlight, air, and greenery are considered particularly beneficial resources. You adhere to this principle abundantly, and therefore medicines have a more pronounced effects on you. Yeah, let's grab that. Fundamentals of Medicine. Cool. Yeah, we want all of these. Explorer, we've said before, we're leaving till last, because, yeah, we really want to leave that until such a point as we've explored the rest of the map. Anyway, Woodsman's Journal. Find food. Third day alone in the wilderness. I've got something to drink and a place to sleep. But I'm getting hungry. If I'm lucky, I can set a rabbit trap, find some mushrooms or some roots. But if it's not soon, I'll eat this book. Okay. Read that till midnight and then we'll have something to eat. Then we'll go to bed. Wonderful. This is going to increase our survival skill as well. Cool.
Always welcome.
So let's put that away. And then let's have a little something to eat. So what's going off? Bread. Okay, well, we'll eat some bread. Want to eat some beef? Nope, that would make me too full. 2 apples. Some dried cheese. No, that's too much. Perch. I'll eat a perch. Sure.
Good sir.
Right. And in we go. And can I make it to our bed without being... Oh, well, no. Okay, you can come down the stairs first. I was going to say without being blocked on the stairs. The answer was no. Wow. Catherine, you got to teach me how to do that. Just phase through those people. Right. Trying not to bump into people. Not because there's any gameplay reason, just because it's a little rude, really. Right. Close the door. And it's time for bed. Right. Now, we'll wake up nice and early to go to the pub. So, sleep till 9. Might go wash our clothes as well on the way. So, yeah, we're gonna wake up at 9, go do some laundry, and then go to the pub. What an odd set of things to do in a day. Right. I need to eat a little bit. So let's is it all got 100? It's all got 100. Oh. Let's eat some mustard and some nutmeg and some more nutmeg and some more nutmeg, some saffron and more saffron, more saffron. There you go. Just a normal human thing to do. Oh, and then I'll wash it down with some water. Yeah. Like 8 things of water. Yeah, just a nice normal thing for a human to do. Close the door. We'll head down the stairs.
I don't know yet. I'll have to see.
And we'll go over there. Oh, this person's got a name. Can't speak to him though. Right. Hello. About to follow up on your tip. I know I was a little slow about it. Right. So, let's see. Horse? Dog.
Go and whistle somewhere else.
Hello.
Here,
Look what I've got you. I've got you some beef. Okay. Also, look what I've got you. I've got you some praise. Wonderful. So, does Matt hate me still? Just kind of like always, I assume? Oh, no, 100 obedience right now. Cool. And hello, Pebbles. Let's praise you as well. Right. And let's go. We're now ready to go. And we're almost finished our journey. Right. All of that, and now we're here. Right. Walk straight past that guy and launder our clothes. And to launder all of our clothes. Nice. So they're now nice and clean. Then I'm just going to repair our stuff before I go in. So tailor's kit. So repair everything that we can repair. Repair. There we go. Blacksmiths. I don't have an arm. Oh, I do have an armorer's kit. Nice. Oh. It's fine. Do everything we can there. Cobblers. Marksmans. And that should be everything. Yeah, I didn't use a gun. Right. Wonderful. Now we'll simply wander down to this hole-in-the-wall pub and see what people have to say. Right. Trying to figure out where we actually need to go here. Oh, maybe just outside? Nope. Over here.
We can do whatever we see fit.
None of you. Oh, Knuckles? Hello. I'm looking for goatskin.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin.
I don't know you. If you're after something, go and see Chenyik. And stay out of the way.
Who's this Chenyik?
Could you tell me more about this Chenyik?
Look, when somebody wants something here, they go and see Chenyik. I reckon that's all I have to say.
Where is he?
And where can I find this Chenyik?
How do I know? He'll be round here somewhere. Or not. See if he's with Hugo.
And who's he?
You'll recognize him.
Alright.
Right. I'm gonna see if I can find that Chenyik.
I'll rip out your tongue. Throw it to the dogs.
Wow, they're having quite an argument.
A regular for life. And beyond.
Oh, you must be Chenyik.
What was I just...
I'm looking for goatskin.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin.
Do you know him?
Aye. But I reckon I ain't gonna tell you nothing.
Why not?
Because I don't know you. Although the way you're kitted out, you seem like you might fit in here.
Okay. Out with it, I don't have time. I belong here. Or... who are you? Maybe I could help you with something.
You don't know me, and you don't want to tell me anything. I get that. But there must be some way I can get you to trust me. I'm sure there are things I can help you with.
Course there is. But we're mainly looking for fellas what can handle themselves. Ever since this town got a new lord, we've had to use a bit of violence now and again, innit?
We'll stay silent.
Anyways, if you want to join us and get some jobs, go across the yard to the barn. You'll find Goliath there, and he'll let you know if you're up to it or not. And if you get through that alive, come back here and we'll talk.
Alright. See, all of these are basically just saying, oh, we can skip this, but I don't want to skip it. Who are you?
Who are you? And you're a people.
Well, I'm Chenyek.
All right. But why all that horse shit about whether I'd fit in with you or not?
Look at it like this. This is a place for a certain sort of people what have their own rules. Although folk usually think we don't play by no rules.
I see.
I reckon I see now.
Grand.
Alright.
I'll be on my way.
All right. And if you feel up to it, go and see Goliath. Ah,
Yeah.
Why is he lying there like
I'm not... oh, they're fighting. Okay. I'm not going to skip the quest, basically. Hello.
How can I help you today, friend?
What's new around here?
What's new in the city?
Have you spoken to our executioner? Hinek, his name is. He said he was looking for a blacksmith. But what decent person would go near him?
And where can I find him?
His house is beyond the town, on the road to Sedlets. And that's about it.
That doesn't sound bad. Thank you, innkeeper.
Tell me about the fights.
Is it true you hold fights here?
No bloody way. What we do here has nothing to do with fighting. Teeth fly in all directions. Bones crack. Blood flows. It's a bloodbath.
Uh-huh. Well, that sounds like something for me.
That sounds like something for me.
As you wish. But if Damian, Zarvish or Goliath slice you into schnitzel, don't come crying to me.
You can't scare me. I'm in.
Have it your way. I warned you. First, pay me the entry fee.
Okay.
Here.
Well, let's see. A fight with Damian is first up for you. If he doesn't get you by force, he will certainly get you by pure stench alone.
Can't wait.
Zarvish is up second. When he fights, it's a joy to behold. But there's this one catch. When he's sober, he's not worth a damn. If you want to fight with him, you have to make certain he's got some drinks in him.
And can't you get those drinks into him yourself? You run this place, don't you?
I could, but Zarvish has quite a tab here already, so he won't get even a drop on the house anymore. But I won't let him fight if he's sober. Do with that what you may. The last one is Goliath, our champion. Nobody's ever defeated him here.
Maybe I'll be the first.
I know Goliath, and I know what he's capable of. If you value your life, when you go down, stay down. Well, and that's that. We hold the fights in the building next door. The lads will already be waiting for you there. And one more thing. No giving up. You fight as long as you're standing, and if you lose, well, you'll see.
Wonderful.
Alright, well, I'm just not going to lose. Teeth in the bag. So I think, doesn't the other quest also say challenge Goliath to a fight? Yeah, fight with Goliath. Alright, so these are basically the same quest at this
I
point.
apologize.
In a way. Assuming that Goliath would say, I'm not going to fight you unless you fight the rest of them. Okay. Lots of beggars, lots of ruffians, that guy's named. Okay. Well, let's head this way.
Good. You know what? Maybe I'll buy...
Hello. What got you into fighting?
Why did you start fighting?
I'm a pungy beggar with almost no teeth. What have I got to lose here?
The innkeeper said the fellas often break bones here. Aren't you scared of that?
That's a load of shit. Mole likes to exaggerate. Just because it happened a couple of times doesn't mean it's common. Did he also tell you Goliath beat someone to death here?
No.
Don't worry. It was a long time ago.
All right, let's fight.
Come and fight.
All right, then. But I have another proposal. Mole gets his share from the fees, but only the winner gets the spoils. So, what would you say to a wee bet? So us weaker fighters have a chance?
Okay.
You know, why not?
Mighty kind of you. Ready?
I do feel bad because we're going to beat up the beggar. Excuse me? You started attacking before I was even aware that we were in a combat. Right.
Defend yourself.
For the cross!
You won't get me. I'll gut you like a blooded pig.
Get him right into the corner. And then beat him up.
Fucking
Okay.
The other side of his face.
Got him.
Such a wanker and he kicks my arse.
What do you mean, wanker? Getting your ass kicked once wasn't enough?
Just you wait. Zavish will wipe that smirk off your face. Here, take the money and get out of my sight, you prick.
You attacked before I even knew we were fighting. You can't blame me for winning. Okay, guy called Hog. There's Goliath. Hello. Although before we do this, one, he already seems like he's pretty drunk. We do have a lot for him, though. Where is our marigold decoction? Do we have any weak marigold? Yeah. Could do it for a little heal. Right. Hello. Why'd you only fight when you're drunk? Why'd you only fight when you're drunk? Am I drunk?
Could you please explain why you only fight when you're in your cups?
That's easy. When I'm sober, I get easily distracted and find it hard to focus. The booze clears my head, and I can think only about how to rough up the churl in front of me.
Do you feel like a drink?
Would you like to raise a cup with me?
Do I know you?
You don't, but we could change that.
Well, no, not yet. But we can fix that. I'm Henry.
Zavish.
Well, should we drink something?
For all I care. But you're paying. They won't pour me anymore.
Here you go.
Here's something to drink. Enjoy.
You can have some Opatowitz meat. You can have 3 and a schnapps. But you can have all my schnapps and you can have all my meat. There we go.
I was pretty damn thirsty. Bottoms up.
Uh-huh. So, what about that fight?
Well, how about that fight?
Absolutely.
Right, let's fight.
Should we fight?
Aye. But what do you say to a bet first? So we get something out of this.
Okay.
Good idea. Here you are.
Sacre. I can't seem to count it. Well, I trust you. If worse comes to worse, I'll lose on it. Let's fight!
Okay, be ready to block immediately. Okay. Ow.
You're boring me. Try a little.
Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay, we got some good punches in there. We'll wait for a stamina to come back. And keep going. Got him.
Good fight.
Good, good. My skull's still spinning from it. Or is that from the drink? Lord knows. You get the whole bet, and don't drink it up right away.
Alright. Goliath. It's you and me now.
I'm the last one.
Mole is certain you'll win.
It looks like Mole is pretty certain you're gonna win. Is it true no one's ever defeated you?
Oh, I reckon it's really true. But it wasn't for lack of them trying, you know.
Where'd you learn to fight like that?
My father gave me thrashings when I was little. He only stopped when I broke both his hands. Ever since then, no one's defeated me.
Alright, I think I won't come and fight, because that's what we said to the other guys, rather than let's fight, which might be for the main quest.
Shall we fight?
No problem. So, come and bet. You can't take any groceries to the grave anyway.
Okay.
Well, why not? Here you go.
Now, say goodbye to your life.
Get ready to block, get ready to block.
Move on, you snail.
Alright. Alright, dodge and...
Come on then! Come on.
I don't know why it took us out of combat mode, but that's okay. That's okay. Alright, dodge. Stamina's low. Back off. Okay. There we go, hit him. And out, you got me. I got you though.
You lousy bastard. I've been crushing men's bones for so long, and then this squirt comes along and... fuck me.
Well, everything has to end someday.
You know how it is. Everything has to end someday.
Yeah, fuck you. You should tell Mole about it. His head's gonna explode when he hears you beat me. Maybe I'll inherit this place then.
You'll inherit this place? Wait a second. Is Mole your father? The father whose hand you broke? You're not Mole. Are you Mole?
God bless you, sir.
I just needed to look at your hands for a second. Anyway, hello. I defeated all the fighters.
I won all the fights.
No fucking way. Goliath isn't the undefeated champion anymore. Who'd have reckoned?
It couldn't last forever.
Anyway, the reward is yours. Here you go. One for Damian, another for Zavish, the third for Goliath, and a fourth one, just for surviving.
Thanks.
By the way, if you haven't had enough fighting yet, go and look around the cemetery at St. Bartholomew at night.
The cemetery? It's a bit late for fights there, isn't it?
If you meet who I'm talking about, you'll be glad if you don't end up staying there.
Alright. Cemetery at St. Bartholomew at night. Now that didn't count as fighting Goliath, by the way. It's a separate thing. Okay. Well, let's go fight Goliath, I guess?
I'm sorry.
Should be. How dare you spawn in front of me? Wait, is Goliath back over here now? It's upstairs, I think. Well, maybe. Hired hand. Is he up another floor? Hey, Goliath, I know you're tired, but we need to talk. Goliath.
Be careful with that side. Where do you think you're going?
No, he doesn't want to speak to me. Fair enough. Okay. I think we knocked him out. Well, in which case, it's time to leave, because we can't do that right now. Close the door behind us. Well, I heard that a certain person is an executioner is looking for a blacksmith. Also, are we stinky? Is that what our current thing is? Where are we? Buffs? Over 8? Oh, is that because I drank all of... Did I technically drink all of that alcohol? That may be the case. There's our horse. Right. So where's this quest that we heard about? It's on the way to Sedlets. Oh, there we go.
Slowly. Nice and...
In my head, I heard... He said let's, right? I want to just clarify. He said let's. In my head, I heard soup.
Whoa.
Wait. How do I get there from here? Because this door is...
Whoa.
Not openable. Maybe it's around the corner? Yeah, it must be down here. Alright, we can discover a few new places on the way past. Discovered Master Wenceslas. Interesting.
Easy. Good horse.
An interesting name for him, anyway. Like, Master certainly implies that you could teach us something. Right. Oh yeah, where's also the St. Bartholomew thing at night? I don't know which one's St. Bartholomew. I think it's like... Ah, there it is. Yeah, I was going to say, I think maybe it's the one over there, but... Gutenberg Grand Master. He must be able to teach us the remaining fighting techniques. Cool. Right. Over here. And I think this guy's the person who's got a quest for us. Find the right spot? Yeah. Okay. We'll wander our way in here. And... Hello there. I heard you have need of a blacksmith. How'd you get into your trade?
How'd you get into your trade?
I took it over from my pa, who took over from his grandpa on his ma's side. What else can a kid who grows up in an executioner's house do anyway, eh?
What sort of work does an executioner have to do? He has to execute people.
What sort of work does an executioner have to do?
You mean apart from executions, eh? Anything that nobody else wants to do, basically. I get rid of carcasses, I'm in charge of the cesspits, I collect taxes from lepers and whores.
Doesn't sound too bad. Well, it does sound pretty bad.
Ugh, you're right. I wouldn't want to do any of that.
That's what they all say. That is, until they find out how much coin this kind of work can fetch them. Let's put it this way. When I get old, I certainly won't have to beg, my friend.
Mm-hmm. Does it bother you to execute people?
And it doesn't bother you that you have to, you know...
Deliver justice? Those bastards put their head in the noose the moment they started stealing, killing, and sinning. But let me tell you, being an executioner is one thing, but being a judge is much worse. Deciding people's fates. Christ. Even I wouldn't have the stomach for that.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's say you're right.
I reckon you're probably right.
Do you lead a lonely life?
Being an executioner must be a lonely life, eh?
True, I don't get a lot of invitations to Sunday lunch, but I get crowds of people coming to see me. You know how it is. Magic amulets from executions are worth their weight in gold.
So you're not lonely?
Not at all. I have more work than I can handle, and I'm always on the road. I have to ride out to places that don't have their own executioner.
Ah, I heard you have worked for me.
Told you're looking for a blacksmith.
Aye, I'd like a new sword, but aren't you put off by me?
Work is work, isn't it?
And coin is coin, even if given by an unclean hand.
Why'd you want a new sword anyway?
And why do you want a new sword anyway? Are people here so stiff-necked that you broke the old one?
No, it just brings me nothing but bad luck. Ever since that bloody botched execution in Ratai.
What are you talking about?
What execution?
In Ratai. They invited me to do a job there recently, but it went sideways. First the rope broke, then a bloke condemned to torture died as soon as I touched him, and it took me 5 slashes to behead the last one. Since then, I've been really down on my luck, and I'm bloody sick of it. So I thought I could have a new sword made to bring me good luck.
And very bad luck to your customers.
Stop joking around and listen. When I was a lad, my father used to tell me about lucky charms. I want you to use them to make me a sword, understand?
What should the sword be made of?
So what do you want me to make the sword from? I can forge a lot of things. Don't expect me to weave a scabbard of 4-leaf clovers.
Don't worry, I've got it all figured out. I've chosen 4 charms that shouldn't be difficult to use. First is a bezoar. You could put it in the pommel. Then a horseshoe, which could be forged into a crossguard, but that won't be easy to find. Next is a hangman's noose. You could use it as a wrap. And finally, a hareskin, which you can use to cover the scabbard.
I'll accept the job.
All right, I'll do it. I've already worked with a gravedigger, once even with a knacker. The executioner will be a nice addition to my collection.
You won't regret it, you'll see. So like I said, you'll need a bezoar, a hair pelt, a hangman's noose, and a lucky horseshoe.
Okay, where can I get the noose?
You should have a lot of used hanging rope around, right?
What would I be saving it for? But I did hang this cheating gambler recently. Ha! Get it? His noose must be even luckier than one from a regular fella.
Oh, aye. Ending up hanged is a real stroke of luck. So where's this fella hanging?
That's the thing. Nowhere. They buried him outside the cemetery wall in Loretz.
Well, that's fucked then.
Not quite. Lennox the gravedigger is terribly superstitious. He'd never take the noose off the neck of a hangman. He's afraid of them. All you need to do is sneak over there and dig up the corpse.
All right. That doesn't sound difficult or dangerous at all.
It's very well paid, though.
All right, horseshoe?
What's with the horseshoe, then? I could easily forge one myself and then use it for the sword.
No, I need a magical horseshoe, straight from the hoof of a ghost horse.
Uh-huh.
Damn it. I had 6 of those, but I just threw them out.
Just laugh, you twit, but you won't be laughing long. Have you seen the big burnt-out forest between old Kuttner and Grund? They say that at night, a huge, spectral, pitch-black horse runs through there, and the clinking of its horseshoes wakes the dead. And you're going to bring me one of those horseshoes, and you'll use it when forging the sword. Got it?
You seriously expect me to be wandering through a charred forest at midnight looking for some apparition?
If you want this job, then yes.
All right. But I hope when I come back empty-handed, you'll think up something more reasonable.
What is a bezoar?
Bezoar? What is that? Some kind of stone, I gather.
Exactly. A stone that cures poisoning and brings good luck. Sometimes you can find it in the stomachs of animals, but don't go poaching any deer, or you'll end up being my next customer. You'd be better off buying it from a herbalist.
We have one. Hareskin.
Getting a hareskin shouldn't be too difficult.
Of course not. You just hit the hair behind the ears, or ask some tanner to sell you one.
So I'll find the noose by the cemetery. The pelt and the bezoar can simply be bought or obtained from animals. And the horseshoe, well, I'll be chasing ghosts for that one. I think I know everything I need.
I knew we'd make a deal, and here's something for you. Think of it as a down payment. I'd help you with the other stuff too, but considering my luck, I reckon it wouldn't be a good idea.
Thanks. And don't worry, the sword will be so exquisite, people will be lining up for execution.
I can't wait to see that. See you later.
See ya. Give us 60 groschen. Alright, well, apparently I already have the... I guess I must already have the hare's pelt as well. Okay, horse. Surely I already have this. There we go. Move to inventory 1. Cool. I've obtained one. So hang, noose, and the horseshoe. Okay. So the 2 that we couldn't have already. Fair enough. Wait, back to other. I just want to check that we do have the hare's pelt. That's too far down. Hare's pelt. Wait, we're it'll be in materials. That's why I can't find it. I have deer skin, not hare's pelt. Have a look at crafting. What do I need for this sword? Executioner's sword. Oh, hair pelt. I don't know why it's not showing up, but yes, I do have them. Ghostly horseshoe and a hanged man's noose. How good is it? It's a pretty good sword. Okay. Well, some of it's pretty good. Mostly the slash damage, which to be fair is the bit that they need. Okay. Where are these things? Also, they're in parts of the map we haven't gone to, or at least one of them's in a part of the map we haven't gone to. Alright, so that's the cemetery. We're digging up yet another body, and the other one's between... That's Old Lota, not Old Kutna. Oh, there's Old Kutna. Oh, they're pretty close. Alright then. I'm just gonna go dig it up. Maybe. We'll see. Right. I guess I should also dress in like this, just so we don't get our nice clothing, well, dirty. He buries the execution. Yeah, he buries the executed ones outside the wall. We already did this previously for the previous person who was executed. All right. Well. Hello. Hey, can I, hello?
What are you doing here?
Me? What about you? What do you want?
Easy, mate. It seems we're both here for the same reason. I need something from the hanged fella.
What would that be?
The noose.
I just need the noose from his neck. That's all.
What do you need his noose for?
I think the less we know about each other, the better. Right?
I reckon you're right. Hold on, I'll let you search him in a mo.
Alright.
Alright, as you wish. I'll wait.
But if you try anything funny...
Take it easy. Everything will be fine.
It's just you.
Alright. What's he trying to steal? That's the next question. I'm also keeping an eye out on the road for the,
Here it is.
Oh.
I knew you'd have it on you. Don't worry. I'll take good care of Dora.
Interesting. Anyway, I was looking mainly to see whether there was, like the executioner coming over, but I guess not. Right, Rob. That's what I want. Didn't take the groschen. Didn't take the groschen. That's so weird. Also, anything in here? Nope. Yeah, why wouldn't he take the groschen? I feel like maybe there was more to that I could have got, but... Alright. That's weird. Right, well, we'll go for where the next one is. I think he said it had to be at night, though, for this thing. But might as well head up there in the day, and then we can see what we can find. Apparently, there's just a single location for it, so... Let's see. Could be related to the, like, person who burned all the dogs. Or burned the house with the dog in it. The cat lady. Just thinking what burning stuff there is over here. Right. Directly over this way.
Quick!
Continue following the path. Somewhere along here. Where we need to go. Ah, there it is. Burned forest. Right. Let's separate from the road here. Just head over. What outfit am I in? Talkie outfit. That seems good. Right. Oh, it did a save as I got here. That's interesting.
Whoa.
Not enough space to dismount. Okay, how about now? You barked. Did you bark for a reason? Just barking.
Good dog, Mutt. Show me.
Yeah? You just showed me that there is a burnt forest here. I see. I'll just use my Henry senses to realize it's over here. Or whatever we're looking at. Unless this marker just leads us to the forest.
They say the spectral horse appears here at midnight. Oh. We'll see.
Okay. Right. Guess we'll wait here until midnight. Yeah. Seems reasonable. I'm hoping that this works, because I'm assuming that they would assume that most people would stand here until midnight. Right, if they got here early. So. Seeing a spectral horse?
Wolves. The horse. It really is here. It looks like it wants me to follow it.
Okay. I'll follow it. Where is it going? Also, this is a very cool area. Like, very, very cool with the moon on it. Do I need to get my own horse to follow this horse? Or are we good? Oh, we're good. Okay.
So this is where the horse led me. That poor dead soul must be his master. Even in death, he didn't want to leave him.
Let's have a look. Life in the saddle. Apple. Well, let's remove the horseshoe. You're removing a horseshoe.
A horseshoe from the ghost horse. Exactly like the executioner wanted me to get. Well, almost exactly.
I just want to inspect. No, I'm not going to take
What an
the
odd
horse.
horseshoe. Might be worth foraging a whole set.
So this is a very courageous horse. Hey, horse? Oh, you're just off? I guess I could mount the horse and take it somewhere. Probably. Yo, stay. Stay. I want to give you the apple. Well, maybe I'll let it go on its way then. It's fine. I was also thinking I could go and sell it, but it's not our horse. This is our horse. Right. So, it said it might be worth forging a whole set. Well, let's go to Gutenberg, first of all. Then maybe do some middle of the night forging of horseshoes. If we go to sleep and forge it in the morning. Yeah, maybe. Might be more socially acceptable to do that. Right. In here. Right. Close. And then we'll head upstairs. Do I need to eat anything before I go to bed? Let's have a look. Yeah, I could do with eating something. How about a couple of apples? Or one apple, I guess. And walnut. There we go. Then we will sleep and save till, like, I don't know, 9-ish? Sure. Let's do that. Alright. Now we'll be up bright and early to do some blacksmithing. Right. Let's go. Hello, Matt.
Brave, Kurita. Ganz brav.
Okay.
I apologize.
There we go. We're past them. The door. And we're going to head along this way. I think it's this one that we want to go to. This one. Right. Just passing through. Okay. So do I have the crafting recipe for these horseshoes now? I do. Ooh. Okay. Increase a horse's speed by up to 13. Need iron and Toledo steel for those. I think I have iron and Toledo steel. Yeah, so 2 iron. And then 1 Toledo steel. Right. Excuse me, I'm going to be doing this now. Let's make the ghostly horseshoes first.
Careful.
There we go. So, in here it goes. Want it to be hot, but not too hot. One more. There we go. Well, I was thinking one more second in my head. I think actually I could maybe make that a little hotter, but for now this will do. Hey, we did the full song. That's fine.
It's already cooled down.
Yeah, back to the forge. I kind of felt like it wasn't warm enough, but that's okay. At least we got it started. Right. There we go. That's a little bit better. Still not perfect, but it's a little bit better. I don't want to go too far because I don't want to burn it.
You're always welcome here, noble sir. God be with you, my friend.
Ah, I didn't get the full song. I also did miss the horseshoe sometimes, but that doesn't actually appear to stop the song.
Just a bit more, and I'll be done.
Okay. And we're done. So let's quench and finish it. And then we will add some new horseshoes. So step number 1, done. And into the water. Wonderful. That's looking good. Right. So, oh, you go all... Is there a way of doing, like, by most recent? No. I'll simply have to find the section for horses, then. There we go. Not the one that's the quest. Yes, okay. There we go. Move to horse. So these an upgrade? These appear to be the exact same. Never mind, they're not. Wait, okay. Why is it still... Why is it red? Anyway, it's increased our horse's speed by 5, which is cool. Right. Next, I want to make the thing. Blacksmithing. Long swords, the executioner's sword. Let's craft it. It's got to go well, because if it doesn't, well, we need to find another hanged man, which is not going to happen. Right. Going to warm it up. Doesn't appear to be warming up very quickly. Oh, there we go. Now it's very, very quick. Okay. Do a little pass across it here and then move it to the anvil.
That's not good.
Too hot. Okay. Give her a second or two. And... I think I'm in rhythm, I'm just not in the original rhythm. Isn't too bad. That was bad though. Nope. Completely off. I know we meant to hit both sides, but we've realized previously it doesn't really matter, so I'll probably rotate it before warming it. Oh, that's it. Okay. No problem. So I think I've realized with blacksmithing that there's a whole load of mechanics, but really what matters is that you just hit it at the right rhythm-ish, and then you get sparks. There's all sorts of other mechanics it tries to tell you about, but really, it's just hit it in rhythm. Like, get it hot, hit it in rhythm. Ish. Okay. Cool. We have now made an executioner's sword. Wonderful. I guess what you could have done, if you'd wanted to at this point, is you could also have just decided to, like, keep the sword and never finish the quest for a while if you want to. Oh, also, like, we're, you know... Oh, I can't do that. Okay, never mind. I was gonna go and just finish up the sword, but no, we can't do that with this sword. But yeah. If you had got here and this was the first quest you were doing, say, you could have kept this as your sword, probably, and it would have been better than the old swords. Anyway. It's okay. I wonder whether increasing your speeds is increasing your top speed, or your speed across all of the horse forms, as in, like, trot, canter, gallop, and so on. So I'm wondering whether we're now faster going through the city on our horse, because we increased our horse's speed. Or whether... or horse's speed only affects, like, top speed. Don't know. It's probably not that important overall, one way or the other, I would guess. Anyway.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
Let's continue through here. Oh yeah, that's where we had that tournament. Yeah. The Popinjay tournament. Right. Along here. Once we get out the gates, we can go full speed for all of 2 seconds. But that's okay. And go. Go. Wonderful. So this is now our horse's top speed. Much the same as the old top speed, but okay. And slow, slow, slow. Get off the horse.
My respects.
Got you your sword.
I'm here, Master Executioner. And I brought something for you.
Is that the sword? And did you use the bezoar, the horseshoe, all of it?
Exactly as you wanted. Things were a bit different with the horseshoe, but that's a long story. So, what do you think? Do you like the sword?
It's gorgeous. Even better than I imagined it would be. I can feel bad luck leaving me just looking at it. Now all that's left to do is to cut you with it.
What? Look, if you don't have the coin to pay, we can arrange something else.
No, you fool. Executioners' swords have a strange power. They thirst for blood. It's in their nature, but they only ever taste each man's blood once. So if you cut yourself with the sword, and it tastes even a single drop of your blood, it will stop thirsting for it forever, and you'll never be executed with the same sword.
Do you really believe that?
You don't have to believe it. All that matters is whether you want to risk it.
Alright, cut me then.
Fine, cut me then. But be quick about it so we're done with it.
Better than it being done with you.
So now I can really do whatever I want, and nothing will happen to me.
Well, I certainly won't be the one to behead you.
Great.
But I might be the one to hang you.
You know what? Just cut me before I change my mind.
You help the Executioner, Knacker, and Oshery Guardian Boneworks achievement. Cool. Quite a lot of money. Then I steal his horse and go away with it. Let's wash up. And then bandage our wound. There we go. Now we're being cut. Might be superstition. It might not be superstition, but we've done it now. Right. Cool. Do we get a buff for that or something, or? No. Okay. Cool. Well, with our injured right arm, it's time for us to hobble. I guess we're not hobbling because it's not a leg, but it's time for us to kind of move away from the executioner. And then, probably, I don't know, what quests we got left? Search for the Gutenberg Grand Master? Maybe our next thing to do. We also have another quest apparently in here that we could pick up. We'll need to have a look at that. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.